Daily Broadside, day 191. Every time I start up this cat delete Cummins and hear that, I just wonder what Greta Thunberg is doing today. Stupid idiots. I'm so not ready for all the, it's hoodie season and it's fire pit season and pumpkin douchebag and, it's so stupid, man. Like, why do people have to get on bandwagons and, like, only do what other people do? They just get on this popular crap and it's hoodie season. There ain't no season for hoodies, okay? If it's cold, you wear a hoodie because they're practical, not because it's the season. 'Tis the season to wear hoodies. I am familiar with a very large convenience store chain in the area that I live in. And they closed down a store probably 2 years after it opened, maybe a little bit more, but it wasn't that old. And they did so because there was so much crime and so much employee theft and homelessness and overdoses in the bathrooms and addiction in and out of that place. And so they just shut it down because it was just bleeding money. Now, they were probably not, they were still operating at a profit, I'm sure, but it gets to a point where how much are you going to take, right? I say that to say this. I think it's going to be awesome when some of these stores in Portland and Sacramento, all these West Coast cities that just allow $900 shoplifting to just go on rampantly, some of these places are just going to shut down. And now you've put people out of jobs. You've increased people's spending because now they got to drive further to go get their whatever, from what store they would have bought it at. And I don't think people see it that way, and they should, because it's pretty stupid when you force companies to be like, okay, we'll just tear the damn thing down and leave. It's not important to us. We got 400 other stores, but I'm not gonna sit here and take this crap. It's because it's kind of insulting when you just say, hey, they can have $900 of your stuff as long as it stays at 900. They can have, that's theirs. That's basically what you're saying, because you're just not allowing the police or anybody to get involved. The Mount Rushmore of grunge to me in order is Alice in Chains #1, Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Soundgarden. Although as I get older, I can see Soundgarden replacing Pearl Jam, but those first 3 albums by Pearl Jam are pretty damn stellar. And everything. So there's that. I was watching a video yesterday of Wally the emotional alligator. And this sumbitch is, I don't know how old he is. He looks probably like 4 or 5 years old. I have no idea. But he's probably, the head on that sumbitch is probably 18 inches, 12 inches. I don't know. He's big enough to cause damage if he wanted to, right? And what we get to is want to. He's just an emotional support alligator and he doesn't bite and he's never nipped at anybody or anything. And they got this sumbitch swimming with like 9-year-olds and people are like letting their kids pet it and he's got teeth. And they're like rubbing his, I guess alligators have lips. I don't know what they have. But his lower mandible, I guess. And I'm here to tell you, one of these days, Wally's going to show y'all how he can play the long game, because he's just waiting. And he is going to chew off the face of a 7-year-old girl who's now going to need reconstructive surgery just to look normal, just so she doesn't look like an oafish freak for the rest of her adult life. And everybody's gonna be like, oh, what happened to your face? My parents were letting me play with Wally the emotional alligator. What? And then they're gonna be like, I don't even want to be your friend. You're clearly an idiot. So here's the thing, all right? Kids, tell your friends, don't play with crocodilians, because they're crocodilians for a reason, okay? That thing is going to break bad. Even people that handle these things, they don't grab them by the damn lip. They grab them by the tail and tail them, as they call it, or whatever. There's a certain way of being stupid, but that's just stupid on top of stupid. So I hope that when it breaks bad, that Wally reveals his true hand in the game. I hope he attacks the old man that thinks so highly of him, his owner, and not some 6-year-old in a pool. Because when you put an alligator in a pool and they decide to bite, some stuff's gonna get ripped off that little girl, and I hate that. And these parents should be beat for it.